The burning question for the rise of Skywalker has finally been answered by the Savior himself, the great white savior known as J.J. Abrams. He is here to give you LGBTQ representation. You didn't ask for it? Well, it doesn't matter. You're getting it because things in Star Wars don't matter. Stories in Star Wars don't matter. Characters in Star Wars don't matter. History doesn't matter. Mythology doesn't matter. Continuity doesn't matter. But real-world politics and real-world agendas are the necessary thing for Disney's Star Wars. And if you don't like it, you're a bigot. And this right here is them setting it up to shield any criticism for what appears to be a complete and total disaster on every single level. And this is them now building it up to say, if you are against this movie, you are a bigot. You are a part of the alt-right. You just hate representation. J.J. Abrams, The Rise of Skywalker, will have LGBTQ representation. Director J.J. Abrams has allegedly delivered on his promise to feature more LGBTQ representation in the Star Wars universe via the upcoming film Rise of Skywalker. Though the characters Finn and Poe will not be lovers, Abrams said the representation will still be apparent. Speaking to Variety, Abrams said he specifically wanted the LGBTQ community to feel represented without revealing any details as to how he had pulled it off. What an accomplishment by J.J. Abrams! This is so brave and so stunning. In the case of the LGBTQ community, it was important to me that people who go see this movie feel that they're being represented in the film. I will say I'm giving away nothing about what happens in the movie, but I did just say what I've said. J.J. Abrams has long promised that the Star Wars universe will be introducing gay characters in the coming future. When I talk about inclusivity, it's not excluding gay characters. Abrams previously told the Daily Beast, it's about inclusivity, so of course I would love it. To me, the fun of Star Wars is the glory of possibility. So it seems insanely narrow-minded and counterintuitive to say that there wouldn't be a homosexual character in that world. Following the release of The Force Awakens, social media immediately lit up with the hopeful calls for characters Finn and Poe, played by John Boyega and Oscar Isaac respectively, to embark on a romantic love affair. Fans hoping to see that materialize will be left disappointed this time around. Both Boyega and Oscar Isaac expressed dismay over the fact. Personally, I kinda hoped and wished that maybe that would have taken further in other films. But I don't have the control. Oscar Isaac told Variety, it seemed like a natural progression, but sadly enough, it's a time when people are too afraid. I think of, and I don't know what. But if they would have been boyfriends, that would have been fun, added Oscar Isaac. John Boyega simultaneously told Variety that the relationship between Poe and Finn wouldn't be too weird if it suddenly advanced beyond platonic. They've always had quite a loving and open relationship in which it wouldn't be too weird if it went beyond. But at the same time, they are just platonic at the moment. Oh my God, I'm not gonna read this anymore. The point is what I've always said. I want to be clear. I always have to be clear about this. Even though being clear doesn't matter, you're always going to be. They're always going to take one little thing you say and build the false narrative around it. We have people from the LGBT community on the Geeks and Gamers team on this channel. Some of them are open about it. Some of them are not open about it. And that's their business. We have them on the website. We have them on the social media side. They're everywhere that they want to be at Geeks and Gamers. None of that has anything to do with why they're here because it does not define them. And for JJ to grandstand with this and put this ahead of story, which is exactly what Disney Star Wars has done from the beginning, they have put identity, politics, real-world agendas ahead of storytelling. And now they are going to use this. They are building in their excuses right now. They are simply setting themselves up to shield any criticism. Because if you criticize this movie now, you are going to be labeled whatever label they're trying to throw out this week. Because you can't criticize a movie that has representation. Because you're a bigot if you do that. And that's the only reason they're doing this. They don't care about these things. They don't care about it. If they did, they wouldn't make a big deal of it. Because there shouldn't be a big deal of it. You should be able to do whatever you want with whoever you want as long as it's not illegal. But Disney, Hollywood, the woke crowd out there seem to think that you have to use these people like circus animals, and that's exactly what they do. And we have another example of it. I have been saying for 2 years that Disney is doing nothing but pushing identity politics with the Star Wars brand. And they continue to prove me right every single time they open their mouths. This is Disney's Star Wars. This is the Disney trilogy. It's not about Star Wars. It's not about a galaxy far, far away. It's about we have an agenda. And we are going to use this thing that you've cared about for 40 years to push our agenda. That is why it is not being successful under Disney. It has not been successful. We saw a massive bump in the early phases of Disney Star Wars because they were carried off of the history, off of the mythology, off of the love that we all had for George Lucas's Star Wars. And Disney has ruined that in just a few years. So this is where we're at. Looking forward to the trash fire known as The Rise of Skywalker. And now they've basically told you, you can't criticize this movie. You can't criticize this movie because if you do, we will call you names. Thank you for proving me right, Disney. Thank you, Lucasfilm, for proving me right. Have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.